Chapter 15. 5 to 1. I remember screaming, pulling, fighting with people, arms, so many arms, grabbing at me as I tried to run into the flames. I knew what was coming. I knew the beast had taken another friend from me, but I didn't want to hear it from someone else. I wanted to see for myself. Fuck the police. School's for fools. They fuck you up, your mum and dad. I wanted to see it with my own eyes. Our glorious glamour-goon, Twink, up in flames. I was not going to accept it. It couldn't be. Everything slowed. Even the noise of the road dropped away. Just blue lights, the hiss of hoses, the heavy dousing of flames. And then when the smoke cleared, the first gasps turned into a silent vigil. We could all see through the huge hole the explosion had blown through the side of the building. Before we could be sure what we were seeing, it was a tiny electronic noise that drew us all to look up. Not a song. Not a staged piece of murder music. It's an ordinary alarm. Blip, blip. A soft digital alarm cutting through the sirens and chaos. Regular, mechanical, indifferent. 12:55. And there was Twink. Last orders. 12:55. The time the lights usually came up in the shack. The time Twink would flit from booth to booth like a social butterfly on its last flight. Now the sound just underscored the chaos, tinny and cruel, emanating from the giant day-glow plastic watch still fastened around their delicate wrist. Twink was strung up high on the mezzanine floor, right in front of the hole in the building, with the smouldering ruins of Muttley's bar and the drips of the firemen's hoses all around. Backlit by streetlights, arms outstretched, head tilted sideways, half Jim Morrison, half Jesus Christ. Closer to Scott Weiland from Velvet Revolver than they'd ever have been comfortable with. You'd have to be an idiot not to get this reference. Lizzie stood between Prue and me, gazing at our poor friend, bare chest exposed. The most terrifying detail of all? In lipstick, scrawled across the soot-scarred pale skin of Twink's chest in shaking capitals, was the legendary lyric, "No one here gets out alive." It was a purposeful dig to do this to our Twink, to take the glitch glam Bowie babe and turn them into a symbol of macho posturing like Morrison. The styling of this one felt personal, desecrating what the artist formerly known as Ponce was in this world, and dragging them backwards to a leather-trousered stereotype. The message was like a final insult. Your ballroom days are over, baby! None of us moved. None of us spoke. The alarm kept beeping. To my left, I noticed some people had their phones out, filming, live-streaming the horror in front of us. Echo pushed forward to get closer. Monk was back on his feet now too. He stood beside us girls as all our mouths hung open. We stood there like statues. 5 of us facing one. Taylor Tromboli posed like a god, burned like a heretic, delivered like a punchline. The beeping kept going, so did the dripping silence. Until Prue uttered, dead quiet. They killed our Twink. Her voice was low, rough, not aimed at anyone. That fucker killed our Twink. She took one step forward, fist clenched, jaw shaking. Bastard. I'd never heard her say that word with such blunt force before. Not even about her dad. And he was the very apex of utter bastardly bastards. And then Monk spoke. Quiet. Rasping. "You ain't supposed to die on a Saturday night." I turned. He was there. Barely upright, cheek split, blood in his hair, eyes locked on Twink's body like he couldn't look anywhere else. I felt a hand take me by the elbow. I turned to see a youngish copper sent to whisk me away. "You'll need to come with us now." It wasn't Lizzie, just some new recruit. Tall, maybe 3 years older than me, max. Pale, stiff. I didn't know him, didn't want to. "Come this way, please. We've got a car waiting for you here." "Of course you do." I looked back, at Twink, at Prue, at Echo, at what was left of the shack, and I thought, you go on along home and wait for me, baby. I'll be there in just a little while. You see, I gotta go out in this car with these people and